What I didn't really do many CTT sessions this week because it was fall break. So my
Mm.
kids were out of school and they also have had like the flu for 10 days. Of course, they feel better the second they got to go back to school. And the only other thing in the news would be like we were supposed to go to Florida, right? Last week. And for whatever reason, we couldn't go and we canceled at the last minute. Well, just as well because we would have been stuck in that hurricane. So that's good news too. Yeah, so there you go. And plus we would have gone a long way to get stuck in a hurricane with two kids who have the flu. Not my idea of a fun time. So yeah, I mean there's not a lot going on. So today, I I thought we could work on willpower. Oh, it's Columbus Day today, by the way. Did you know that, Mr. Reality?
It's Indigenous Peoples Day now. So happy Indigenous Peoples Day.
Oh, is it really Indigenous Peoples Day? I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, because we
Are we in
obviously
the
slaughtered
inverted
millions of
matrix? I
people.
mean,
So
I don't know. Right. So I thought we would work on willpower, right? Because we all have things that we want to accomplish, that we want to work on. We try to make better versions of ourselves. And for whatever reason, maybe some of us or now there's a couple of ladies in the group that have really strong willpower. So they may think, well, this doesn't pertain to me. And a lot of times people say, well, I just don't resonate with that. My life is good. But you could also add in to the tap. First of all, you're learning how to tap if you join us, right? Second of all, you could always incorporate whatever the theme is, and you don't feel like it resonates with you, you can say past life, right? So if you wanted to clear out your past lives because you don't feel like it's really relevant for this lifetime, somewhere in there it's going to be relevant. So you can always like do easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability, whatever we say, blah 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 blah, in my past lives, right? At the end of the statement. And then you can say that part of my being, you just follow on. So even if you don't feel like what we do is relevant, you can just include the words past lives, and then guess what? It's relevant again. So yeah, I thought we would do willpower today to see if willpower, to see how that is really holding us back. Um, how much is willpower actually a factor? I mean, do you know, Mr. Reality? Have you ever explored it?
I don't know how much.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. That's why I thought this would be interesting today. So, yeah, that's my little speech for this morning. Thank you all for being here. Miss Reality, thank you for hosting. Um, it's been a pretty chilled weekend, thank God. And yeah, of course, run this morning is always on wheels. God, I hate it. And then I'll spend the rest of my life driving these kids up and down the road. That's what I do. That's it. Liz, you must have such an interesting life being a psychic medium. Yeah, really? What, behind the wheel, driving the kids up and down the road? That's what I do. All right. So let's go ahead and open. If we have any new people here this morning, welcome. Please raise your hand and let us know that are
Kristen is
new. You
demonstrating.
might not
Thank
know
you,
what we're
Kristen, for
doing.
demonstrating tapping for
Yeah,
everybody.
Kristen is demonstrating. Thank you. Wow. See, look, that's how you do it right there. Perfect. No need to stress and get in these uncomfortable contortionist positions, right? Unless you want to. Maybe you want to. I don't. But yeah, it's real easy. And oh, happy Canadian Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to our Canadian friends. We do have Canadians in here. So I hope you all had a nice time. Um, So what was I saying? I can't even remember. Okay, so let's open. And if anybody is new, put your hand up. If you need some help, type in the chat box. If you are prone to seizures, or you have a predisposition to seizures, or you've had a history of seizures, please, please, please do not do the CTT. It is highly stimulating for your brain. It's not good. And it could cause you to have even more seizures for even several days afterwards, because it is a rewiring of the brain. So we don't want to interfere with that. Okay. And just like Kristen showed you, you just do the arm tapping. Now, once you open, you have to stay to close, like, because we're not responsible for you. If you walk around with holes in your energy field, that's on you. So, and all I ask is that you just don't private message me during the group time, because it's very difficult. I'm not going to answer, first of all, but it's very difficult. It's very distracting because I got a lot going on over here. I'm trying to stay focused. Anything else from you, Mr. Reality, before we start?
I'm good.
All right. If you want to use a mirror, yeah, absolutely. It magnifies it, and also clear quartz crystal. If you wear like in around the neck area, that also magnifies it. Or if you put a clear quartz crystal in between you and the mirror, that can magnify it as well. All right, so let's all open up. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
an optimum etheric pyramid,
an optimum etheric pyramid,
as well as
as well as
an optimum etheric Faraday cage
an optimum etheric Faraday cage
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's all take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Somebody asked, what about magnetic jewelry? I really don't know. I'm not sure about that. That could be something we can look into at some point. I know that Mary Beth, when she does the emotion code, or anybody that really does the emotion code, when they're doing the removal, they do use magnets. But do you want the, where does it go after it hits the magnet, right? That has to be disposed of properly. So I need to look into that. Thanks for bringing that up. All right, so the second part of the opening is treasures, or our treasures, whatever. Let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum ability to see,
the optimum ability to see,
recognize,
recognize,
use, and enjoy
use, and enjoy
the treasures in and all around us.
the treasures in and all around us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Oh, Spirit are telling me off because I said I hate the school run. Oh, they're like, Liz, don't say that. You realize that, you should be grateful that you have the school run and blah. Yes, I know. But it's really hard when you're trying to get a 4-year-old dressed and he wants to stack his blocks. But I'm still building my racetrack with my blocks, but we have to go to school. Okay. And the last part, which I think is the most important part, is the protection. This is all about the energy exchange. Okay. So we want to make sure we remove the energy, responsibly. So this is where the magnet question comes in. Do you want the negative energy to stick to the magnet in your jewelry, and then okay, it may not be inside of you anymore, but it's kind of there? No. So Spirit are actually answering that question. No, that's not sufficient. You still have to make sure that you get this energy away. Now, me personally, and the people that have been in the group, our warriors here for a long time, they know, hey, I don't even want this bad stuff hanging around on the earth plane, right? Let's get rid of it. I'm not that powerful here. So let's take it away from the earth plane, put it up in the spirit world, and let them deal with the transmutation. There is some sort of transmutation device that I visualize, and I actually see it go through the transmutation device. And then when it comes out the other side, it looks like fireworks. It's really cool. All right, so let's do this. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum activation
the optimum activation
of all of our spiritual helpers and divine teams.
of all of our spiritual helpers and divine team.
They will immediately take away any and all negative energy.
They will immediately take away any and all negative dark energy.
They will transport it into the spirit world.
They will transport it into the spirit world.
And they will transmute it into white light positive karma.
And they will transmute it into white light positive karma
Back into the universe.
back into the universe.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's all take a deep breath. And on this breath, I try to give thank yous and gratitude to our spiritual helpers and divine team. I just like to tell them thank you for a job well done, and for showing up. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay, question that I get on a frequent basis is, Liz, why don't you just use Archangel Michael? Do you know how many people are using Archangel Michael, right? He's busy. And all these other archangels or these spirits that are not emotionally attached to your outcome, I find that they are not as effective. Archangel Michael, he's not in your soul family, right? Who
He gets a
cares?
lot of
Nobody.
email.
Yeah, right. He gets a lot of email. Right. He's not emotionally invested in your outcome. Now, your grandparents or your parents or your siblings, people in your soul family that are on the other side, they are, because what you're doing here and on this timeline now, in this lifetime, right? In the here and now, what you're doing has a direct impact on them going forward in the future, right? So use them. Don't use, well, you can use whoever you want to. Metatron, I don't even know what Metatron is. People ask me about that all the time. Like, whatever, dude. It's like a collective consciousness. And a lot of this stuff is a collective consciousness. So I prefer, my own preference is to use those that are closest to me, who are directly invested in my outcome, right? Because it's going to affect them. I find that's the key, right? People, when they have readings, they ask me to channel this and they ask me, okay, yeah, for some things where those spirits, when they were here on the earth plane, were directly, affiliated, like Tesla or Einstein, whatever the subject matter is, they were directly affiliated. Their life that we're channeling was directly affiliated. Okay. But, you know, if am I going to ask Einstein about my personal problem? No. What? He doesn't care. He does not care. Right. Always remember that. All right. So what are we going to do? Easily and joyfully. What do we do for our willpower, Mr. Reality? What do we do?
What are we going to do? We're going
We
to, do we think willpower is a hindrance or do we think it's the only thing from keeping us from making bad decisions?
ooh. Um manifesting on that. Does it keep does willpower keep us from making bad decisions? No, but it empowers us. Okay, so what does willpower do exactly? It's empowering us. It's giving us strength. It's putting in boundaries, right? With ourselves, right? We put half the time we don't even put boundaries around other people, right? Let alone ourselves. So willpower is about putting boundaries around ourselves. Like, yes, we know that, eating a whole container of ice cream is bad for us, but guess what? We're going to do it anyway. Why? Because we have no willpower. And I'm sitting at home and I'm watching a sad movie. No, right? Or smoking or drinking, or maybe you don't have the willpower to try something new or expand on an idea or, approach your boss for a raise. Like willpower is extremely important. It's not just limited to, habits and addictions. So what should we say? Easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability to strengthen our willpower and what?
The ability to strengthen our willpower and stay on our path towards ascent. No, towards
Whatever it is we're trying to be powerful about. No, optimum ability to strengthen our willpower and we need to use it as a weapon, right? So it's what we have. It's something that we have that we can use. It's a tool. So how would we put that into words? Easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability to strengthen our willpower and to not abandon it when we need it. All right, George, the most. George gave us the words. All right. To achieve our desire. Yeah, good habits. I like all of that. So George just gave us and to not abandon, because we often just abandon it. I know I do. Cupcakes are my weakness. So and to not abandon it when we need it most. I like that. Mr. Reality, does that sound good?
all right. I don't want to
Well, we'll
fight with
try
George.
it. Yeah, he was such a kind, loving soul. And I mean, he still is. Well, on the earth plane, but still is, still is. And he tries to introduce an CTT up there, and nobody wants to know. He's having a lot of difficulty up on the other side. So I'm like, George, don't worry. We're gonna, we're doing it. We're doing it for you down here. He's like, thank you. He's so appreciative. He sits in on all of our CTT groups. Who is George? For those of you that are new, George is the creator of CTT. And I studied under George for about 4 years, every day. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum ability
the optimum ability
to strengthen our willpower
to strengthen our willpower
and to not abandon it
and to not abandon it
when we need it the most.
when we need it the most.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
All right. I think we might find out what willpower actually is in this session today. What did you get?
I got when you follow the path of willpower, you're leaving joy on the table. Like, when you have a slice of pie, you want to have that second slice of pie, but you sacrifice joy for it because you can't get over that next piece of pie, not having it.
What kind of pie is it? That
Pumpkin pie.
is
It's
it?
always pumpkin pie.
Oh, no. Okay, you can have the pumpkin pie. I'm not a fan. Are you a fan of pumpkin pie?
I'm a big fan. Yeah.
Mm.
I'll probably go have some
Mm.
after this. No, I shouldn't because I'll trust my willpower. I won't have it after this. Apple.
So,
Okay.
apple, I like apple. I like apple crumble. It's very British. Right. So what I got was I often start things that I have no willpower to finish, right? Because
Mm,
we have all these big ideas and we
right.
want to do this, we start projects but then somewhere along the way, like we get overwhelmed or for whatever reason, we just don't have the power, the will within
Yes.
us to
I get
finish
so much
whatever.
done just before I try and go to sleep at night. And then when I get up, it doesn't happen.
All right. So if you get anything, drop it in the chat. That would be great. All right, let's keep going. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
I cannot forego
I cannot forego
the thing that is calling my name the most,
the thing that is calling my name the most,
even though I know it is not good for me.
even though I know it is not good for me.
It provides temporary relief
It provides temporary relief
from things that I have no idea that I am suffering with.
from things I have no idea I am suffering with.
I often start things that I have no willpower to finish.
I often start things I have no willpower to finish.
I have accepted that I am just a failure.
I have accepted that I am just a failure.
I don't even have the willpower to make a start.
I don't even have the willpower to make a start.
I'm very angry with myself.
I am very angry with myself.
I don't know why I am blocked from starting and finishing.
I do not know why I am blocked from starting and finishing.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's all take a deep breath. And I just want to say, I love that you are all getting really creative with the CTT and your wording. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Yeah, you guys get a lot of, well, there's probably 10 or so that check in and they write their own sort of manifestation lines and they use CTT and they're using it 369. What did you get?
I got that. For some reason, I can't pick up what I left down on the ground. So it was this image of throwing out a bunch of jacks, but forgetting to pick up one of the jacks as you play jacks.
Mm, I
So there's always
see.
unfinished business left.
Oh, right, right. No matter how hard I work towards something, it's never enough. Mm, okay, that makes sense. We got some fizzles out. I will never, oh, she's back. I will never amount to anything, need more supervision. I don't know where to start or how to. These are all really good. All right, if you can grab the chat for Is Mr. Reality, I'd really appreciate it. Let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
There's so much to do.
There is so much to do.
I'm just not that strong.
I am just not that strong.
I know that I am weak.
I know that I am weak.
I have tried all of this 1,000 times before.
I have tried all of this 1,000 times before.
Willpower is just not my bag.
Willpower is just not my bag.
I'm good at other things, but not this.
I am good at other things, but not this.
There's always more to do.
There is always more to do.
It always feels unfinished.
It always feels unfinished.
What else?
I need more supervision.
I need more supervision.
I'll never amount to anything.
I'll never amount to anything. I cannot self govern and self regulate.
I cannot self govern and self regulate. I
What
don't know where to
else?
start.
I don't know where to start.
I'm stuck in the same cycle of failure.
I'm stuck in the same cycle of failure. I don't know how to start.
Procrastination and lack of willpower are friends.
Oh, procrastination and lack of willpower are friends. Yeah, best friends. What else?
I keep getting stopped in the middle or pulled away.
I keep getting stopped in the middle or pulled away. That was excellent. What else?
I've got a lack of confidence in myself, believing that I
I
have the strength.
I have a lack of confidence in myself. What and what was the rest of that? Sorry.
Believing I have the strength.
Believing I have the strength. I self-sabotage myself every day.
I self sabotage myself every day.
I don't know why I work against myself.
I don't know why I work against myself.
What is wrong with me?
What is wrong with me?
This should be something so simple, and yet it's so hard.
This should be something so simple, and yet it's so hard.
Very difficult.
Very difficult.
What else?
I need to know the end before I start.
I need to know the end before I start. I don't enjoy the journey.
I do not enjoy the journey.
Can I just have the ending now without having to work for it?
Can I just have the ending now without having to work for it?
Why is everything such hard work?
Why is everything such hard work?
What else?
I make excuses for completing my goal.
I make excuses. I love that one. Yeah.
I need more motivation to complete these tasks.
I need more motivation to complete these tasks. Yeah.
I'm
Anything
waiting for
else?
external motivation and
I'm I'm
attaboys or attagirls.
I'm waiting for external motivation. Can't somebody come along and do all the work for me?
Can't someone come along and do all this work for me?
I've worked hard for everything I've ever had in my life.
I've worked hard for everything I've ever had in my life.
What is wrong with the way life is now?
What is wrong with the way life is now?
Anything else? We seem to understand willpower. Get a lot of messages. All right. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's all take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Ooh, I'm itchy. What did you get?
I just keep getting the fact that there are missing pieces to this. And it seems like with the willpower is being misrepresented as needing to find that missing piece because that keeps coming back.
So you and I are on the same page. Okay. I do not even know what I'm supposed to work on. Yeah, arms are itchy. Mine are too. I'm like sitting here, scratch, scratch, scratch. Come on. What is going on? Um, yeah, I'm getting like I got the same thing. It's like, well, what are the pieces I'm supposed to be working on? Um, hmm. Interesting. All right, let's keep going. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
I've lost control of all these pieces.
I have lost control of all of these pieces.
There's too many moving parts to willpower.
There are too many moving parts to willpower.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be working on.
I don't even know what I am supposed to be working on.
Which piece is the most beneficial?
Which piece is the most beneficial?
Why can't willpower be a one-stop shop?
Why can't willpower be a one stop shop?
What else?
Fear is
I don't.
causing my self motivation.
Mm, fear is causing the lack of self-motivation. What else?
I need to let go so I can focus on the good things and the end
I need
result.
to, I need to let go so I can focus on the good things and the end result. Yeah.
I don't see
What
the
else?
point in willpower or getting to the end if no one's going to reward me.
I don't see the point in willpower and getting to the end. There's no rewards along the way.
There
Just
are no
struggle.
rewards along the way.
I hate myself when I don't get what I want.
I hate myself and
When I don't get what I want.
when I don't get what I want.
Those little rewards and pleasures complete my life.
Those little rewards and treasures escape my life.
No, complete my life. Sorry. Those
Complete
little rewards
escape,
and
bedazzle.
yeah. Why can't I give in to them?
Why can't I give in to them?
I don't want to be healthy.
I don't want to be
Healthy.
healthy. I've achieved so much in my life and it just gets taken away, so why bother?
I've achieved so much in my life and it just gets taken away, so why bother?
I
Who
do not
cares
believe
about the ending?
what? Go ahead.
Sorry, who cares about the ending?
Who cares about the ending?
You got to die of something anyway.
You must die of something anyway.
How many times have we heard that one? What else?
I do not believe in effortless living.
I do not believe in effortless living.
Life is
Mm-hmm.
always a struggle.
Life is always a struggle. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why is there always pain with gain?
Why is there always no pain, no gain?
Well, no, why is there always pain with gain? We're letting go of the negatives. Like, why? So basically, that statement says to me, like, why put yourself through the pain just for the gain? It is the end result with it.
Always.
Mm. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
There it goes. Scratching, scratching, scratching. What did you get?
I got the world's going to keep spinning whether I complete this task or not.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's exactly right. Mm-hmm. Isn't it strange when someone really close to you dies and you're like, but everything else is carrying on? It's just that was so bizarre to me. Like when my mom passed away, it was like, the world should stop. My mom just died. Everything should stop. Whoa, stop now, like freeze. But it doesn't. It doesn't. And the more you move forward in the timeline, the more you move away from her, right? The person that you lose or you've lost. It's the most bizarre thing. It's like you're trying to cling on to that time of when the person was there, and yet nothing stops.
Right,
It's just, and you're forced to go on. That's the other thing. You're forced to go on. You have to. If you don't, and some people don't, some
right,
people cannot carry on in their grief, right? Because what I'm getting is like that takes willpower too, the willpower to pick up and carry on when you've had to deal with like a really tragic event. Wow, this is interesting. So willpower isn't just refusing the cupcake in the fridge. There's a lot of things that are around willpower. So sorry, what did you get?
the world keeps turning.
The world keeps turning. That's right. So, and why can't we stop it? Why can't we freeze time? The world keeps turning. Why can't we freeze time? Time. We don't to keep evolving. And that also goes in line with like aging, right? Because the body's constantly evolving too. So you're having to bend and sway and reevaluate and work with the body that you have and the time that you have. Well, if you get like, I don't know, a bad toe or a bad foot or whatever, and you're used to do exercise, now you have to modify everything. It's like, why do we constantly have to modify? That was good, Mr. Reality. Okay. All right, let's keep going. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
Why does everything have to keep evolving?
Why does everything have to keep evolving?
I have to keep reevaluating situation.
I have to keep reevaluating the situations.
I have to pivot.
I have to pivot.
I have to accommodate.
I have to accommodate.
We are forced to become better versions of ourselves all the time.
We are forced to become better versions of ourselves all the time.
Why can we just capture that perfect time and stay there?
Why can't we just capture that perfect time and stay there?
When things were easy,
When things were easy,
we didn't have to work so hard.
we didn't have to work so hard.
We didn't have to think about willpower.
We didn't have to think about willpower.
We were carefree.
We live carefree.
Mm-hmm. What else?
We get stuck in grief.
We get stuck in grief. We can't move on. Mm.
The excitement is missing and gone.
The excitement is missing and gone. I don't have the energy to do this.
I certainly don't have the energy to do this.
And I don't have the mental stamina or the mindset.
And I don't have the mental stamina or the mindset.
Mm-hmm. What else?
I'm tired of hearing what other people buy or do that I can't.
I'm tired of hearing what other people buy or can do, and I can't do it. Mm. I feel like I'm missing out on life.
I feel like I'm missing out on life.
What else? We have to have the dark to appreciate the light.
We have to have the dark to appreciate the light.
Why can't it be light all the time?
Why can't it be light all the time?
Everything seems so difficult to achieve our hopes and desires.
Everything seems so difficult to achieve for our hopes and desires.
Anything else?
I have forgotten what the prize at the end of the rainbow is.
Me too. I've forgotten what the prize at the end of the rainbow is. Yeah. Or the rainbow keeps disappearing. I can't find it.
No more rainbows. Womp womp.
No more rainbows. I can't find the ending. Yeah.
I cannot
Mm-hmm.
find the ending.
What else? I can't relax.
I cannot relax.
Spirit are always forcing me to keep going.
Spirit are always forcing me to keep going,
And even when things are good,
even when things are good.
I'm waiting for the next tragedy.
I am waiting for the next tragedy.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Oh my goodness, that was interesting. What did you get?
I got the image of Atlas, Atlas carrying the world on his shoulders. It's just getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you and I again, we're matching again because it's like the end result is too big. Okay, I got it. So, you want that summer beach body. I'm just giving a scenario, but you want the summer beach body, right? But the end, to get there, oh my God, how hard are we going to have to work? Or you want that promotion, how hard are we going to have to work? And you don't even know if you're going to get there or not. And the trying to get there should be enjoyable, but really it's just a hard slog, right? And you're not enjoying it. It's like, how do we enjoy the journey? How do we make it enjoyable? This just seems like so much hard work. um Tight throat, that's good. That's good. uh all right, anybody else get anything? Did you get anything else? Hmm. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We all just want to give up.
We all just want to give up.
It's not enjoyable.
It's not enjoyable.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
There's no pleasure in all of this hard work,
There is no pleasure in all of this hard work,
only pain.
only pain.
I may not want to be at that end goal.
I may not want to be at that end goal.
What what if I don't like it?
What if I don't like it?
I will have wasted all that time and energy for nothing.
I will have wasted all that time and energy for nothing.
I will be left disappointed and angry.
I will be left disappointed and angry.
Who cares?
Who cares?
What else?
I'm tired of carrying the whole world on my shoulders.
I'm tired of carrying the whole world on my shoulders. It's too difficult. There's too many things to get through.
It's too difficult, too many things to get through, too much paperwork.
Too much paperwork. When I reach the end goal, there's always more.
When I reach the end goal, there's always more.
Why can't I just be satisfied with who and what I am now?
Why can't I just be satisfied with who and what I am now?
Why do I always need more?
Why do I always need more?
I will regret this. I know it.
I will regret this. I know it.
Life is not worth living if it's not fun.
Life is not worth living if it is not fun.
Anything else?
I've given away my inner power.
I've given away my inner power. I know my struggles.
I know my struggles.
This is not something I can over.
This is not something I can overcome.
And even when I am working towards a goal,
Even when I am working towards the goal,
there are so many other people around me that will tear me down.
there are so many other people around me that will tear me down.
Anything else?
My
Excuse
past
me.
will catch up with me
My past will catch up with me.
and
I
sneak
can
up
get
behind me and take me down.
and sneak up behind me and take me down. Yeah, yeah. At least I can get to the end of my life and say I had a good time.
At least I can get to the end of my life and say I had a good time.
Nobody says, I wish I ate more salad.
Nobody says I wish I ate more salad.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I don't even know where that's coming from. I love salad. All right. Anything else? This is an interesting one today. All right. It's all been done before. It's
It
all
has
been
all been
done before.
done before.
I'm no one special.
I am no one special.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it. It is done.
Okay. What did you get?
I got this idea of talking to the planning commission of your life for the next life, and you're setting up multiple landmines in a landmine field to try to walk through. So we're making our future more difficult in our past. And that's why it's a struggle. We don't look back to see the struggle that we're going to have in the future, if that made sense.
Hmm.
So we planted the landmine field before we came down here, and now we're surprised that there's a landmine field in front of us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, why would we sabotage ourselves? You know what? That reminds me. Um, you know, me personally, I'm going to send information to my soul and my soul family. Like, you know what? We don't need to fast track the ascension process. It takes as long as it takes. It's the journey that's the most important thing. And there's no need to come down here and to put ourselves through the ringer and maximize it in this just terrible way, right? Oh, yeah, now you, because it doesn't work, even though that's what souls try to do all the time. It's like, give me the most challenging thing in the worst circumstances you can possibly give me,
Right.
right? And I'm not going to do that anymore. So for me, I'm going to send that communication so easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability to send communication, or it's the sorry, easily and joyfully manifest the optimum communication to my soul and my soul family, that we can take our time. It doesn't have to be this hard. The journey should be enjoyable. So those sorts of phrases, that part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now. Now, I should imagine if you incorporated that on a daily basis, I think that you would really make some headway into, the next lifetime. Because oftentimes you'll have a leader in the soul family that's like, okay, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And yeah, just sign up, go sign up, sign up. Don't worry about the particulars, right? So they have to be included as well. And you have to really sort of get everyone on the same page that, hey, we don't need to fast track this, right? Let's not make it so hard on ourselves that when we get up into the spirit world, we actually get to a point where, I'm sick of you, you're sick of me, this was horrible, this isn't work. No, we can make better decisions. And you can also do that as well. You can do easily and joyfully manifest the optimum communication to my soul, right? And my soul family, that, whatever it is you want to communicate over to them as well. Let's make better decisions, right? Let's not keep doing the same old, same old. We don't need this and we don't need that. Okay. And I totally forgot what you said. What did you say?
I made the landmine field before I got down here.
Ah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. And so I only have myself to blame, right? It's the not having willpower is not my fault. Okay, brilliant. I like that. Let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
I gel with other people
I gel with other people
through my bad habits.
through my bad habits.
It's the way we communicate.
It's the way we communicate.
It's the way we love.
It's the way we love.
It's the way we bond.
It's the way we bond.
I created this before I got here.
I created this before I got here.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
I can't get myself out of this.
I can't get myself out of it.
I'm happy where I am.
I am happy where I am.
Why should I have to change?
Why should I have to change?
What else?
I like this low vibration.
I like this low vibration. The people I'm around are low vibration.
The people I'm around are low vibration.
I isolate myself when I raise my vibration.
I isolate myself when I raise my vibration.
And who wants that?
Who wants that?
What else?
I'm frozen in fear, always making bad choices.
I'm frozen in fear. I'm always making bad choices. I'm sad.
I am sad.
There's no one to blame but myself.
There's no one to blame but myself.
I can't stand myself in my decisions.
I can't stand myself in my situation.
And my situation. Yeah. I'm just not that strong.
Say that again.
What else? I'm just not that strong.
I'm just not that strong. This life is another gutter ball.
This life is another gutter ball.
I'm the most alone I've ever been.
I'm the most alone I've ever been. Anything else? Okay, we'll finish. I feel it's clear, actually. I felt that leave, but we'll check. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it. It is done.
Okay, we missed one thing out. How's everybody feeling? Any tight throats?
A rapid heart, a right headache.
Yeah. Yeah. Lump in throat, tight throat. Yeah, okay. All right. I know what we missed. I can never get ahead, right? I can never get ahead. So with willpower, what I'm getting is like, we're just so beat down. We can't get ahead. We're not doing this anymore, right? Who cares? That's what I got. What did you get? Did you get anything, Ronan?
No,
Okay. All right. Let me look into the headache. Yeah, same thing. Depression, like I'm just stuck. I can't get ahead. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
there is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
I can never get ahead.
I can never get ahead.
I'm not going to try.
I'm not going to try.
I'm sad. I'm depressed.
I am sad and depressed.
I've accepted my fate.
I have accepted my fate.
I'm just going to try to enjoy what I have
I'm just going to try and enjoy what I have
and be drama and stress free.
and be drama and stress free.
Having willpower and setting boundaries
Having willpower and setting boundaries
is not being kind to myself.
is not being kind to myself.
I am all about self kindness.
I'm all about self kindness.
If I want to partake in a bad habit, I will.
If I want to partake in bad habits, I will.
I'm not angry. I'm not annoyed.
I am not angry. I'm not annoyed.
I'm not going to punish myself.
I'm not going to punish myself.
I'm not going to hold myself to a higher standard,
I'm not going to hold myself to a higher standard.
but I won't forgive myself either.
But I won't forgive myself either.
I'm just stuck in this miserable cycle of self hatred.
I'm stuck in this miserable cycle of self hatred,
And that's who I am.
and that's who I am.
Anything else? No? Okay. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. And we're letting go of this need to self abuse. I felt that come through. And the need to punish ourselves. So we had lack of punishment, and now we are punishing. Very interesting. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Now, I felt that leave, but that was very contradictory, wasn't it? Like, I'm just going to live a peaceful life. I'm going to be kind to myself, and I'm just not going to bother. And, yeah. And then we got towards the end, well, I'm stuck in this cycle of self. So once we let that go, like, I'm not going to bother, then underneath that was this layer that stuck its head out and said, hey, but I'm stuck in a cycle of self-hatred and self-abuse. So what's the point, right? It was very interesting how those two things were on top of one another in layers, but they were totally, in contradiction to one another. God, that is fascinating. That's why I love the CTT. Just fascinating. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? And they were right there on top of one another. All right, so let's close. Easily and joyfully manifest optimum guidance, positive emotional fulfillment, gratitude, self-love, and the ability to strengthen our willpower and to use it in an optimum way is what George has given us. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
optimum guidance,
optimum guidance,
positive emotional fulfillment,
positive emotional fulfillment,
gratitude,
gratitude,
self-love,
self love,
and the ability to use our willpower
and the ability to use our willpower
whenever we need it
whenever we need it
in an optimum way.
in an optimum way.
In all of those wonderful spaces we just opened up.
In all of those wonderful spaces we have just opened up,
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
that part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. This feels good. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it. It is done.
This is great. So now you can see how we can use the CTT with regards to willpower, right? Very important. If you're having a bad day and you feel that your willpower is really just waning, right? Go ahead and try to reinstall that willpower. Easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability to reinstall my willpower, right? So try that and see what happens. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Reality. That was brilliant. I really appreciate that. I do feel better. And we'll hold for questions. Thank you.